Thank you for following me through the retouch that took a little while and it was a little bit bumpy, but I hope you learned something there because it's not an easy thing to find your way through a picture. It sort of takes on a life on its own and then you sort of more forward. And with the pillow, the hair and all that stuff, there was some issues there that we had to work through, and it's still not 100% perfect. I think we're 97% there. That last 3% will take some time, so we're going to visit that in a later chapter. For now, we want to give you some assignments, and when I say we, it's myself and RGG. We are going to try to have contests, we will do podcasts, we will do something there so we all can interact and look at these pictures that you guys produce together, and me in some case giving some feedback to winners of different contests. So I truly hope that you will participate in, not only for us to see, but for you as well to really, put yourself into my process. And I think, closing the gap from where you are today and maybe where you want to be, and putting mine and your process together will help you find that voice a little bit quicker. That said, here are the assignments. Start by asking yourself what your story is. Is it the same as mine? Is it two people or is it just one person? Do you want them on the bed or do you just want to have them standing there? What's your color story? Is it magenta like my picture on the left? Is it greener like the picture on the right, which is just the background? Find what this is for you. You can follow along and do exactly what I did, but try to put your own personality in it. You're going to have the background plates, you're going to have the bed. Ask yourself, am I shooting someone sitting on the bed? Are they laying on the bed? What are their pose? What's the mood? Are they happy? Are they jumping? What's the spirit of this picture? When you know what all that is, you got to find the right girl to fit that idea and that story, and that's how the picture starts unfolding. When it comes to the technical part, what you need is a bed with a white set of sheets. With that, you could blend the woman that you photograph or the guy beautifully into the sheets of the bed that we will give you. You saw me doing that with Tia. I took this bed, we morphed it a little bit for perspective, and we laid her in there, and we used the creases in the linens to blend her in there quite beautifully. Without really, now you can tell that this is a composite piece. That's the technical assignment number 1. Find what your story is. Number 2, find that white sheet, put the person on there, lay them into the picture. That if you want someone on the bed, maybe you just want someone standing. It would be an amazing challenge as well. We're going to give you the camera adjustments or the camera heights so you know approximately where to put your camera when you put this together. The second part to the technical aspect of this is the lighting. I challenge you to only use bulbs that you could find in your home or that you could buy really cheaply. They have these silver domes that you could buy at Home Depot or a hardware store that cost $10, $15. Those give actually quite beautiful light. This was lit with practical lights, which you see in the picture. There's 3 of them. And then there's 2 lights on him and 2 lights on Tia. The 2 lights on Tia is one box that comes from the back that you saw in the doorway that we took out. And then there's one spot that hits sort of her chest area just to highlight that area a bit. There's 2 lights for Roman in the back. There's one larger fill light, and then there's a harder spot on his face to highlight that. So you don't need strobe equipment for this at all. This you could do so simply just by working with the lights that you have in your house. So try to create that cinematic feel. Don't go crazy on strobes, just use longer exposures. In this case, pull down your color temperature. I think we were about 1600 or maybe even lower on this. So you could do that when you shoot it on the camera or you do it afterwards in the raw software conversion. So that will give you that cooler tone from the tungsten bulbs, which is a warmer colored light. So I think that will really wrap it up. It's 3 elements to it: finding your story, setting the light, shooting the people obviously, and then retouch it together. So I will leave you with those assignments, and I'm truly looking forward to see some of the results to what you would do with these. And the brilliant part about this, to be honest, is that you will inspire me when I see your results off of this to push myself further. Ideas are so contagious. I'm inspired by stuff that I see around me every day, all day long. So to have someone else participate sort of in my ideas, it's going to be really fruitful for all of us. So I'm truly excited about sharing this, to give you the file, have you do your own composite piece and really participate and be a part of it, a part of the doing. So that's my parting words for this first assignment.